Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension. And when last we left off, we did a few final things in Moonglow, and then we returned to Britain, selling our gems, getting the lighthouse gem cut, and then sorting out our inventory in preparation for a lot of spell binding, because we have quite a few spells in this pouch, and all but one of them can be bound to our spellbook. The one that we can't bind is Wizard Eye. That's a 4th circle spell. We have the 1st, 2nd and 3rd circles available, however, so let's get to spellbinding. But not before we talk to the Castle Magician. See if she has any new dialogue for us. Greetings.
Hello there, Avatar. Do you see a red potion over there? Never mind. Oh, it cleaned up another shrine, I hear. Released another circle of magic. Well done, yes, well done. We'll make a first-class mage of you yet.
I believe the potion that she talks about is random, and I'm curious as to why you only mentioned that I cleared up 1 circle of magic. If I talk to you again...
Hello there, Avatar. Do you see a yellow potion over there? Never mind. Oh, it cleaned up another shrine, I hear. Released another circle of magic. Well done, yes, well done. We'll make a first-class mage of you yet.
That is very curious, because after you've cleared up the 1st circle of magic, you can't come back here to talk to this NPC until you have dealt with both the 2nd and 3rd circles. You'd think there'd be a dialogue line where she says that we cleared out 2 of the circles. But never mind. The weather is quite foul, but that's not going to stop us from engaging in some magic. So let us try and find the 8th and final reagent that we're going to need, because we're going to be taking advantage of the fact that we can just remove reagents from the circle once we have the incantation box up. What we need to find, there it is some Nightshade, and it is quite tricky to find. So let's not step on that. That was a mistake, but that just goes to show how big the hitbox for those teleporters is, and let's start binding some magic. Weather really has turned foul. Let's start with one of the easier ones, and that is not create reagents, because create reagents is a reagent intensive one. Let's go with cure. It is garlic and ginseng and an Nox. So let's open this up. Cure is that one. And we'll open up the reagent pouch. We have, that is ginseng. And garlic. Put that there. And we'll light the candles. Can we light them all at once? Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. I'm not sure what determines it, but either way, there we go. Now, we can't activate our cursor independent of the camera, so we need to do this like that to get them back. And an Nox. Spellbound! Reagents. Saved. 1 down, 7 to go. Next, I think we will go with Crystal Barrier, which is Black Pearl, Blood, Moss, and Mandrake Root. So, let's get them out. So, there is the Mandrake Root, the Black Pearl, and the Blood Moss. And we want Crystal Barrier. Let's see, Crystal Barrier is that one. And double check the incantation. It is In Vas Lem. In Vas Lem. Okay, In Vas Lem. Gonna light these up again. Managed to do it this time. Ah. Don't type that first. Almost did that reflexively. Grab these beforehand. And cheat the system. I can just imagine the castle wizard here looking at what the avatar is doing and going, I didn't know that would work. And thus the reagent market in Britannia crashed and never recovered. Infernal Armour next, Mandrake Root, Sulphurous Ash, and Spider Silk. Let's get them. So we have the Mandrake Root already. It's already out. And we want Sulphurous Ash and Spider Silk. We only have one reagent we haven't used yet. Close all of these. And we want Infernal Armour. I'm double checking and triple checking, don't want to get this wrong. So, Infernal Armour is that one. And double checking the incantation, or triple checking it rather, it is Vus Flam Sanct. That's not the spell I wanted. Silly me. Now, first things first, grab these. There we go. Vus Flam Sanct. Incorrect incantation. Did I say it wrong? V-U-S. That doesn't seem wrong. Unless it's Oos Flam. It's Oos Flam Sanct. Ah, it's Oos. I got that a little bit awry. So Mandrake Root, Sulphurous Ash, and Spider Silk. There we go. We'll get it right this time. It's Oos, not Voos. The font there caught me out. There we go. Ah, you have to aim at the outer bit. That makes it all light up. Learn something there. So, let us type Oos Flam Sanct. There we go! Aha! Much better! The font didn't help me out there, but we got there in the end. And now we have all of the second circle spells bound. Now it's time for the third circle ones, barring telekinesis, which we do not have access to. And we're starting to get to ones with Nightshade, so let us be careful with those. We'll start with Charm, which is Black Pearl, Nightshade, and Spider Silk. So we'll get those first. Black Pearl, Spider Silk, and we're going to have to put the Nightshade somewhere where I can easily get it, which is going to be there, because it's gone. It's there, but it's gone. You can't see it. And we want Charm. Okay. Double check and triple check, because you don't want to get these wrong. You have all the time you need. We're not under attack. Just take it slow. And Zen X. Right. Grab this one first. And An Zen X. Haha! That one went rather quickly. Let's do the one that's very similar. Garlic, Nightshade, and Spider Silk. Fog. So, we'll get the Fog scroll. And go Spider Silk, Garlic, and put the Nightshade where it was before. Double check that I've got the reagents right again. Yes, I have, and it's An Wiz Her. Grab these again. There we go. And An Wiz Her. You know, for all the effort that I'm taking to bind these, you'd hope that I'd actually use most of them. The sad fact of the matter is I'm probably not going to be using most of them. But what can you do? Right, we want Fireball next, so I'm just going to put Fireball on my head. No, not what I wanted to do. I'm going to put Fireball here, and then we're going to look at what we need. We need, lots of things. Blood pearl, black pearl, blood moss, magic root, and sulphurous ash. So, pearl, moss, ash, and mandrake root. Gonna double check it, of course. That seems right. It's Vas Flam Her. Okay. Grab all these first. Still here, are you? Not rushing to Lord British going, the Avatar's discovered something amazing! Vas Flam Her. And there goes another one! Oh-ho! The system of learning magic in the other games was, I think, a lot easier. Albeit, this one, at least, you don't need to keep constantly using reagents. Then again, in Serpentile, didn't really have that problem. There's only one more that we can learn, and that is create reagents. And that requires all 8 of them. It requires each one. So we'll just put all of them down, and we'll put Nightshade in exactly the same place as before, so that we don't have the problem of losing the Nightshade. And once we've done this, we have bound every single one that we can. There will be others. There will definitely be others. We just don't have access to them yet. So all of these go here, like that. And there's one more. Ooh! There's full heal here. Is full heal a 4th level one? It might be. It might be. Right. In Ort Lem. So let's grab everything, starting with that 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, careful, 5, 6, 7, 8 reagents, in Ort Lem. If you think about it, binding this one is completely worthless now that we know how to cheat the reagent system, because we will never need to actually cast it. But either way, we have bound all of the spells that we can, and full heal is... Ooh, full heal is a 5th circle spell. Wow, that's a lot higher level than I thought it would be. Right, first things first, put those there, and put these back here, so that we don't forget them. We want to carry these around with us all the time, just in case we are out and about and we don't have access to Britain, and we want to bind a spell. We never know, we might find a telekinesis scroll somewhere. And look at how clear our inventory is right now. It's so empty. We could actually put these here and this potion here and actually have an empty slot. In fact, we probably have a few empty slots. We have one here. And we could put something in there. Well, I think we're good right now. I think we're good. So with that, we have bound everything we can. And the weather has improved, which is marvellous. Now let us go and pay a visit to our liege and ask about that shortcut. We're definitely going to need that shortcut. Now, over here, round here. Are you sat comfortably on your throne, Lord British? Of course you are. Good day. He does eventually go and do other things, but right now, he's comfortable.
Hello, Avatar. How fare things?
Things fare very well.
All is well, thanks.
That's good to hear. So why have you come to see me? Is there something that you need or wish to report?
There are a few things. But first, let's ask if you have any news.
Have you had any news that may be of use?
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you remember some time ago that I told you that there was something wrong with the moons? Well, my astronomers now believe that the columns are greatly affecting the moons.
How so?
It seems that the columns are pulling the moons out of their orbits, literally dragging them down towards Britannia, if you will.
Good heavens!
Yes, quite. If things are not changed, the moons will collide into Britannia, And I don't need to tell you what will happen then.
All life in Britannia will be destroyed.
Yes. I therefore needn't impress the need for expedience in your quest.
Also, did you note there that one of the lines of subtitles wasn't accurate to what was said? It said, all life in Britannia destroyed, whereas the Avatar said, all life in Britannia will be destroyed. It's the little details. Also, that, good heavens! Certainly a lot of surprise. A lot more than is warranted, considering the fact that we've known about this for quite a bit. But either way, we need to get to you.
I need to get to you, but I don't know how.
Of course, the Shrine of Justice is located there. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you how to get to you. Take the road that leads west out of town. At the first fork in the road, take the path that is not marked. This path will take you to the north and through a valley. At the far end of the valley, there is a cave that will take you through the mountains. Now, be careful when you go into this cave, for it is filled with goblins. In fact, I have created a magical barrier to keep the goblins in. I shall remove the barrier so that you may enter the cave. Go through the end of this cave and head west until you reach the road. Follow the road north, and you will find the town of Yu.
Thank you very much. Also, there is the thing saying, hey, that's gone now. Thank you very much for that bit of help.
Goodbye, my lord.
Farewell, Avatar.
So long. I'm sorry to have kept you standing for so long. You may sit down now whenever you like. Nope, still not sat down? Fair enough. So we have our directions. We need to go west. And we need to take the first road not marked through a valley to get to a mountainous area which will lead to a cave full of goblins, and then once we get out of the cave, take a road to the north and we will get to you. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Also, I think after binding all of those spells, it's probably a good idea to save the game. Because who knows what could happen? Britannia could explode! Good heavens! And then the Avatar was surprised. Also, we could do with some cake for the road. Is the merchant here around? Because if so, I want some cake. Are you here? No! You won't mind then if I take some cake for the road? Brilliant. The cake is ours. Now, let's go west. And is this the one that you're referring to? I'd be surprised if this is the route. It could be, though. Let's take the first road. It doesn't seem like the right way. No, it's definitely not the right way. I think I now know where those fireballs came from before. There's a dragon up there. Lord British, you didn't tell me there was a dragon literally on the outskirts of Britain. You really should deal with that. Imminently. Right now. Don't you have... Greetings. Don't you have anything to deal with a dragon? A ballista? Something? No? Well, I suppose it makes sense you don't have anything to deal with. Also, that pair of chickens just popped into existence. Considering the fact that the dragon is still there, but that's not good. We're going to have to go there eventually. We're going to have at thee with that dragon. And I'm not going to enjoy it. Oh my, am I not going to enjoy it. At least we have lots of spells to help us out. Hello. Good day. Let's head this way and find that fork in the road. Also have at thee with this rat. You really don't want to have at thee with me. But you chose to anyway, and that was your folly. That was your folly. Also, plenty more rats, and this is the way we need to go, so saith the game. So we'll go over here. Oh! The cave that I went to before with the note that I read. That is the cave that Lord British is probably referring to. Can I have my gold? There's my gold. Marvellous. Can I have a bit more gold? Yes, I can! Because you tried to get me. Keyword, tried to get me. You failed. And so, when we come back, folks, we're heading this way again. Through a valley, as Lord British instructed, to head towards you. And when we get there, we'll see about trying to get the shrine cleansed, though it's probably going to be difficult, especially considering that it is the town of justice, and with justice twisted, it's going to be injustice. Why do I get the feeling we're going to be stuck in a Mountains of Freedom situation once more? I highly hope not. Being thrown into a dungeon just because is so inconvenient. It's also quite deadly. For us. But it actually ends up being deadly for the enemies, because we always end up getting... Hello? We always end up getting out. We're going to have at it with you in a bit, aren't we? Yes, we are. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.